there. How's it going? I'm back to hopefully achieve perfection today in Stardew Valley. I think I'm pretty close. The only two things left on Mr. Key's checklist are to get all star drops, which I assume I only need one more. I'd be surprised if I needed more than one. Someone told me it's tied to Krobus, so I assume I just have to get full happiness with him. So it's time to give him a bunch of gifts. And then I just need to buy the last remaining golden walnut. I don't think I'm just going to look for it. I think I'm just going to pay the bird. I've come to terms with the fact that I might have to just pay the bird for it. All right. Obviously, I'm still saving money. I think I'm going to spend it on the return scepter first. Oh, right. Friday, when Krobus doesn't talk. Well, even though you're not talking, I would like to gift you a lovely... Would you like a nice egg in this trying time? There you go. Okay. Still waiting on those gold star barrels. Alright, Evelyn made me some cookies. How very nice. I'm gonna eat those. Nice little breakfast. The good thing is they don't give any buffs, so they don't overwrite my crab cakes. What did I get today? Some speed. That's pretty good. So, what else do I want to do? Obviously, last time I was talking about redoing some of this stuff up here. A bunch of grass has grown, I'm noticing. We cut some of this down just to make space for new grass. Yeah, I do want to... replace all the fences and maybe put something underneath, similar to the farming area. And then I also need, like, some you know, some more decorations. Other than just the hay bales. I don't know if I can make any interesting looking ones. I might have to maybe buy a couple from Robin or elsewhere. Oh, right. One truffle missing. There we go. Anything in here? Oh, I just saw that there's a dragon tooth that I got from the manta race. So, it seems like these don't produce something every day. I do like the different color, though. Maybe I should replace the lobsters as well with a more exotic bird. Damn, a lot of grass has grown. Maybe because it was raining so much last time? I feel like that's quite a lot. Just make some space. The tea should come in 8 days, I think. Have the Junos picked anything up? Yes, they have. Bunch of corn. And some eggplants. Alright. Let's sell those. And also the truffle oil. Well, where should I start today? I guess I should probably start... It's Friday, so I think the island harvest should be tomorrow. I don't want to take down the fences right now while the animals are all still outside. That would be a little annoying with them all roaming around. Oh, I guess most of these hoppers are empty. Well, I guess we're going back to duck mayo for now. Just put like a bunch in each of them. There we go. Alright. I do really like these hoppers. Starfruit are already almost done. Sell this stuff. Keep this. Is there any basic materials in here? No, right? I don't even know why I'm keeping all these minerals. I don't think I've ever used them for anything. It's kind of strange to me that most of the minerals seem to not be used in any kind of crafting. Pretty sure like 90% of them were just stuff you put in the museum. Do I have any quests? No. Oh, kitty. You look thirsty. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna wait until I think 6 or 7 p.m. is usually when my animals go inside. I could also start working on decorating this farm a little more. I kind of started at one point with this cobblestone path, and I never really did anything more. But obviously this farm is kind of function over looks right now. Kind of tempted to cut down these 3 mango trees so I can position these kegs a little higher up. Just so they're a little easier to see. Can I pick up any Mr. Key quests? I don't think so, right? I think I took one that I didn't finish. Yeah, right. Didn't finish that. Only gems? Alright. I mean... I think the Junimo chests are just interlinked with each other. They don't work with normal chests. So I'd have to buy... I mean, at least you get 2. And they look like big chests, so I assume they have the same capacity. I don't know, I guess eventually I could replace all my chests with Junimo chests. The only really upside of that would be not having to get anything out of them to craft stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'd rather save up some more gems for another mini shipping bin. Okay, I think... I mean, there's not much else to do on the island. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to go and pay the bird. Get my final walnut. Because I also want to see what happens when I do that. By the way, I haven't talked to this guy in forever. Do you have anything I need? He's got some tropical decorations. But that's pretty much it. Yeah. All right. Hello, bird. Yes. 10,000 is not much. I will pay that to finally get the last walnut. Let's do it. Yes. Okay, we do it tonight. Got it. All right. Well, I guess in that case, I don't know. If they do it tonight, does that mean I get it in the mail? I assume I can just go home. Let me go back. Another thing that I also wanted to decorate further is the quarry. I'll quickly go over there. Because there is a bunch of room to put cool stuff here. These trees, like the bottom row, for some reason, are just not growing. Okay, I'm also going to remove... I don't even remember why I planted these. I'm just going to remove the ones that have grown. Maybe that will make the bottom row grow now. I don't really get why they weren't, but... Okay, I mean, what could I do? I've also noticed that these are growing at different rates, which is strange. I planted them all at once and put fertilizer on all of them at the same time. And yet, they're in 4 different stages of growth, it seems. That is interesting. Maybe it's just random. Maybe they have like a chance each day to grow one more step. So what could I do with this space? I mean, there's no reason to cut these down. At least wait until they fully grow. Get the most out of it. I guess I could put... What could I put here? I don't think I can plant... Well, I've actually never tried. Maybe I could plant some more fruit trees here. I doubt that would work, though. Let me see if that actually works. I should have a sapling left somewhere, right? Yeah. Yeah, let's go see if we can plant a banana tree there. I assume it doesn't work, because that would be a lot of extra space. Can I... Wait, can I even plant these? I mean, yeah, it's summer, but still. Okay, could I put this here? No, I cannot. Okay. Just checking. Well, I think I've wasted enough time today for my animals to have gone to bed. So now I can freely mess with the fences. Okay, I'm gonna need a bunch of hardwood and regular wood. And I think that's it. Yeah, just floors and fences. Alright, first thing I gotta do is pick up all the truffles. Yeah, I mean, I like this well in the middle. But I feel like I need to add some more stuff. This whole section is not quite as cool as the rest of the farm. Also, the slime hutch is starting to feel more and more out of place. I don't know if I want to move it or like maybe change it up a little bit. Okay, let's see. Just gonna get rid of the whole fence. I guess I could have left the gates standing. Alright, let's see. Let's make a bunch of hardwood fences. Okay, this is where the gate goes. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I literally said I was gonna put floor underneath it, and then I didn't. Okay, I think I'm gonna use the same wooden floor, like the... Yeah, I like this regular wood floor. Probably be enough. Okay, so now... Yeah, I think that looks a little nicer. Okay, let me put these here so I can quickly switch to the axe when I mess up like this. Now, gate. All right. Now this little section, just gonna, well, yeah, no, I do want the floor underneath the gate as well. All right. There we go. Yeah, I think the wooden stuff just looks a lot more cozy than these metal bars. Oh, still got a little bit of time. Maybe I can do this little section. And I'm gonna have to maybe reposition this fence post here, because it looks a little weird if there's like a double fence thing going on. But I want to reconfigure the whole inside section anyway. But yeah, I think that looks a lot nicer. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Let me just put these truffles away. I don't Okay, I don't have time to switch these out right now. It's too late. So I wonder what happens the next morning. Aha. Oh, no. Now I feel really bad. I paid that guy's salary. I mean, it must have been a really tough to find walnut if he sent out like 50 birds. Huh? What? Why did I just wake up in another bed? Did I? I didn't go to sleep in that bed, did I? Oh, right. Another thing I wanted to test. So Krobus is on 1 heart right now. And I think to get that, I gave him like 3 eggs last time. So I wanted to check if I give him a star drop tea, whether that like instantly gives him a heart or if it just counts as like just a gift. I mean, he gained a heart. It's not the most it's not the most reliable test I just did because I already gave him like 1 or 2 eggs since the last time he gained a heart, so it might have just pushed it over the edge. I guess I didn't really find out anything by doing that, but it's alright. Now, someone sent me a letter. Hi, how are you doing? I hope you enjoy the gift I've sent you. Well, goodbye, Emily. Sea urchin. I wonder why Emily finds so many sea urchins. She must be strolling along the beach all the time. Okay, well, I actually kind of like that it's raining today, because that means I can work on the animal field the whole day without having to worry about them running around. That's one too many. By the way, I also need pineapples. Alright. Well, I do want to go to the island today to see if anything happens now. I mean, maybe it's just the perfection checklist, but I kind of expected something to happen when I get all the walnuts. Alright, before I do anything, let me finish the fencing by doing this last little bit down here. Oh, right. I do have to remove them to get the floor. Keep forgetting that I can just press triangle and be instantly in the building menu. Okay, now put the gate back right about there. And then we need like 5 more pieces of fence. I think that should do it. Yep. mean, I don't really need this. Like, this whole place back here, I do like not obscuring the grandpa shrine. But I feel like this whole corner is kind of underused. There's a lot of wasted space. Some of these trees are so spread so far apart. I do want to keep this giant mushroom, though. Which means I want to move this gate one tile down. Put it there instead. Yeah, that's better. Alright. Now, how else could I make this look good? Maybe put like something in front of the barns? Like a little bit of flooring. Let me test out some different floors. I do have these rustic floors, or maybe the straw floors. I need fiber for those, though. I wanted to see what those look like. Let's make just a couple, because sometimes they look a little different if you put them next to each other. Okay, I don't really see much. Oh, I guess it only starts appearing once you get 2 rows. Let me finish this row to see what it would look like, but I don't think... I don't hate it, but I don't know. It looks a little out of place, doesn't it? Yeah, it's not quite what I'm looking for. I think I'd rather do like cobblestones or dirt or something. What about... Maybe... What does gravel path look like? Just want to test out a couple different floor tiles. Like, what about this? I mean, it's better. I could also just do stepping stones. I think I like these a little bit more. Like, what if I put these in front of each? Bing. Hey, 797. Hello there. Welcome. Today is the day that I try to achieve perfection. Are these random? Like, if I remove this and put it down again, is it always going to be 2 stones? No, I think they're random. So I guess you can play around a little bit until you find the most aesthetically pleasing one. Oh, just a little strip of cobblestone path. What is it? Stepping stone path in front of these. Already makes it look a little nicer, I think. Let me retail these. Yeah, but I gotta find some other way of decorating this. I also feel like I should maybe... The thing about the... I like the well, but I feel like I should maybe make this look a little less neat. Like, less symmetrical as well. Just a little, like, have the cobblestone spread out a little bit. Ah, okay. Oops, that was the wrong thing. Thing is, I don't want to put too much stone floors in here, because I do need a bunch of space for truffles to appear. I don't know. I already like that more than before. It doesn't look as sterile. And I guess I could stand here and just remove the stepping stones until I get exactly the one I want. In fact, I'm going to do that with this one. Because I want at least one that's like double. Okay. Come on, give me a double. No. Give me a double. There you go. Oh, you do get truffles on paths. Yeah, well, true. Sometimes, like, I've had, ever since I made... Yeah, that is true. I've had, like, yesterday when I picked them up, they were also, like, out here on the stone path. Yeah, so maybe that's not really a factor, but I assume you still need some dirt patches for them to spawn, like, for them to be dug up in the first place. Wait, how am I full on... Oh, right, because I have so many different floors. Just, I mean... Okay. Yeah, maybe these special fish only produce... roe very rarely. Like every other day. But I do like the different colors of the pond water. Maybe I should really switch out the lobsters for another special one. I do have the crimson fish, which I assume would make like red water. And I mean the lobsters aren't that exciting. I guess I could put yet another pond over here. I think six is pretty alright. Okay, I'm gonna empty this one. Put in the crimson fish instead. Okay, like I said, I wanted to go... Oh, I still have so much of these. Didn't even need to make any. I do want to go to the island really quick to see if anything has happened there. Now that I have all the walnuts. Doesn't seem like it. Maybe Mr. Key has something to say about it. Hello? No, I guess not. But... Oh, it's the Monster Slayer hero bug again. It says no, even though it did say yes on several occasions. Oh, he was looking at me weirdly. Alright, I did see that there was a bunch of ancient wine done. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do now that they're done, I'm gonna remove this bottom row. Well, these two actually, just to make it look a little more clean. Alright, happy lurking, 797. Yeah, I am gonna remove these 3 mango trees. And I do get the sapling back, which is nice. And then we're gonna put these kegs up here. And I guess I could also move these so it's not like right next to the field. Kind of like this. A little more easy to see them now. Alright, new batch of wine. I should still have, yeah, I have a bunch of fruit here. Let's load them up. Okay. Sell this. Keep this. And I think I saw some stuff on my field that the Junimos aren't picking up today because it's raining. Yep. Some ancient fruit. And I think some of the cranberries. Yep. So it's the 13th today, which means, if I'm not mistaken, the pumpkins should be ready like tomorrow, right? I'm pretty sure. Maybe I've miscounted. I think pumpkins take 13 days. I might be misremembering. Oh, also sell the mangoes. Alright, I'm gonna keep the saplings. Keep this stuff. Yeah, well, the slime hutch, I don't know. Oh, right, I should also totally switch out this fencing. I didn't even think about this. Yeah, I'm also going to switch this out tomorrow. Okay. The mannequin hasn't really moved from that spot ever since it went over there. Dog, I need you to move, please. Come on, just... Alright, guess I'm going the long way. That's a nice chunk of money. I think I'm pretty close to 1 million again already, right? Well, getting there. Okay, first things first, give Krobus... Well, actually, I guess I can test it now. So he just gained a heart yesterday. If I give him another star drop tea, does he gain another heart straight away, or does it just count as nice gift? Okay, it just counts as a nice gift. So if I'm correct in assuming that 3 gifts equals 1 heart, that should mean 5 more days, and he's at max happiness, right? I think so. Oh, what is this? Crit chance. Have I ever gotten that one? Don't remember. I think this is my favorite fall music. It's very peaceful. Okay, pumpkins are ready. I can't get any big ones because the Junimos are a little too eager to pluck them all. But that's alright. That means I can finally make the pumpkin juice or whatever it was that the raccoons want. Once I finish, once I achieve perfection, I'm not gonna just abandon Stardew. I am still gonna, you know, check in every now and again, but I have decided that my new, like, main game, starting tomorrow, will be Crimson Desert. It's a big open world game that's coming out that looks pretty cool, and I've been excited for it. It's not really been on my radar very long. Like, I remember seeing it last year, I think might have been at Gamescom or maybe the Game Awards or something. It probably was Gamescom because it's been quite a while ago. And back then I was like, oh, this looks like one of those over-ambitious games that's going to get quietly scrapped and we're never going to hear from it again. And then like a month ago, they came out with a bunch of gameplay previews. It looks pretty finished. And I was like, oh, this looks amazing. Never mind then. I guess I was wrong. So I'm going to be playing that. But I think it only, like, it comes out tomorrow, but I think only at, like, 11 p.m. in Germany. So I might have to do the first stream on Friday. I guess we'll see. Maybe do a late night stream tomorrow. Okay, so pumpkin juice and pickled broccoli. Right. I don't think I have any kegs open right now. Gonna have to wait. Oh yeah, okay. So at first I thought that it doesn't change the color, but I guess it takes a day to take effect. That's pretty cool. Now I'm really tempted to put special fish in all of these. I wonder what the Mrs. Anglerfish or whatever, you know, the girl fish, what color she would produce. Oh, it produced 4 roe. And these are $7.80 a piece. Okay, it's pretty good. That is pretty good. This, you know, I've just thought about, let's just sell them. Just sell the fruit. Okay. Yeah, I don't really have a good plan for what to do with this corner up here. I could just plant more trees. Like I said, I kind of want to keep this open. I don't want to plant any trees here to, obscure the shrine. But I could maybe put another tree here. Maybe another one, like... Move the silo and then put another one here. That could work. Let me just see. I mean, I like to help the raccoons, so I'm just gonna make some space. So, broccoli was it, right? Where did you go with my pumpkins? There they are. Obviously, I'm gonna keep the rest, because pumpkin soup is pretty nice. I think pumpkin soup was one of the best recipes. Yeah, it's 2 luck and 2 defense. That is pretty fantastic for the Skull Caverns. I already forgot which one it was. Okay, pumpkin juice, pickled broccoli. Got it. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes like with Crimson Desert, it looked like kind of one of those, you know, those fake mobile game ads that like look like a AI generated game that looks that looks insane, and then you see the actual gameplay and it's like pixels. It kind of reminded me of that a little bit when I first saw it. I'm like, there's no way this is real. And like I said, they came out with a gameplay preview, and it looked even crazier than the first time I saw it at Gamescom. And I was like, oh, well, I guess I stand corrected then. Okay, let me just make space for a pumpkin juice. Oh no, I'm such an idiot. Jesus Christ. How can one man be so stupid? This is the pickling stuff. Wrong machine. Luckily, I have all the fairy dust I need to account for such stupid mistakes. Pumpkin. There we go. Pickled pumpkin's actually worth a little bit. Okay, just gonna put these in my fridge to cook with. By the way, the Stardew Valley Fair should be coming up very soon, right? Yeah. Yeah, so Guild Wars 2 is like something you've played for over a decade now. I mean, for me, it's like on and off. So as far as MMOs go, the only MMO I ever really played was World of Warcraft. But I'm like a total classic Andy. Like, I can't really find much enjoyment in retail these days. I've been trying, and I played for a while and just like collected stuff. But I don't know, the gameplay itself, like I started playing the new expansion, and like a couple hours in I was like, I really don't like the gameplay of retail. It feels so much like the classic WoW is so relaxed and so slow and so measured, but also it feels so much more impactful. I feel like whenever I play retail, I could just, if I wanted to, I could just face roll all the buttons and it would do about the same as if I were like intently pressing them. I was talking to my cousin who's like been playing the game. I think he's pretty much played every expansion. Like, he's played on and off, but he's got a way better grasp on all the content and like when it was relevant than I have, because I played up to the second expansion and then I took like a 10-year break from the game. So the state it's in now is like way different. It just plays completely different. And I was talking to him like, yeah, so I attack these enemies and it doesn't matter what buttons I press, and he's like, yeah, well, literally everyone who plays this game just pulls like 5 or 6 enemies and just AoEs them all down. And I was like, oh, Oh, I've been attacking single targets. I guess that's why it feels kind of weird. Because that's like, you know, it's the classic WoW mentality that I have. It's like, oh, I pulled 3 enemies. I guess I gotta use all my cooldowns to barely survive. Oh, I pulled 5 enemies? Well, I'm, like, guaranteed dead. And it's definitely not that way anymore. But I don't know. I just can't get into it. Something about it that doesn't really feel as good to play to me. But Guild Wars has also been like around forever, right? Maybe not Guild Wars 2, but I remember when I was in school, which was at this point very long ago, that I kept hearing about Guild Wars back then. Why did I just go to the island? I was so on autopilot rambling about WoW. Okay, I'm gonna wait a little while longer so my ostriches can all go inside and then replace this fence. I think it's also not really necessary to have 3 gates in this one. Ah, okay. So mainly in it for the fashion, yeah. I mean, the thing is, when I picked up, because I guess the whole approach to the game is different now. When I picked WoW back up a while ago, I just thought, you know, I just want to like collect some achievements and some nice like transmogs, you know, outfits and stuff, and like maybe a mount and a pet here and there. Because back in the day, like in Classic, the main thing was always leveling, right? That was the whole experience, or like 90% of the experience. Like the end game was never that fun. It was very repetitive, and I don't know, I never really liked it that much. So the leveling process was always so long and arduous, but also like that was the game. So I've always enjoyed leveling a lot. And in retail, leveling just, it's completely inconsequential. It just doesn't, it's not even, you don't even think about it. I mean, I've heard that, I haven't played much in the new expansion. I've heard that it takes quite a long time to level up to the new max level. But like you can reach, what is it, like level 80, which is the level to go into the new expansion. You can probably get that in a couple hours, which is insane to me. That's like such an after, like the thing that was the main attraction of the game back when I played it like seriously a lot is now just an afterthought to get through as quickly as possible, and then you do like the actual you know, end game stuff. But since the gameplay is not really my thing anymore, I don't really care about the end game that much. I just want to collect stuff. Oh, the level cap doesn't increase in Guild Wars. Interesting. I mean, with WoW, it's just up and down all the time, right? I think they've, at this point, they've probably crunched the numbers so many times, they can't even remember. Like, I remember there was one expansion, I think it was Battle for Azeroth, that I played for a little bit, like years ago. I think at this point, when was that? Like 6, 7 years ago? Where the max level was 120, and then they crunched it back down to 60, I think, at some point, and then now it's back up to 90. It's all over the place. Okay, I need these. Oh, damn. I hope I have enough hardwood left to put fences. Well, I think 58 should be enough. All right. Well, get inside, Mr. Ostrich. I don't have all day. right. Now that I look at it, 58 might be cutting it a little close. It didn't look any better. It's just like there's a little bit of a gap there, but it also didn't really look any better with the metal fences. I guess it's fine. All right. Yeah, but I am kind of struggling to get motivated to try and engage with the new kind of gameplay. I guess I'm just too old and too used to the old ways. Like whenever I was collecting, like I looked at a couple different armor sets that I was like, oh, that looks cool. I kind of want to collect that, but I mostly just ran through like old raids that I know from back when I was a teenager. I was like, oh, this is nostalgic. Look, it's the raid that we used to do back then. And now I one-shot everything. Ah, okay. Yeah, my sister is really into Sims. I think she's also probably would list that as one of her all-time favorites. And then Dishonored. Dishonored is Dishonored the Bethesda game? It's like sneaking first person kind of stuff. I think so, right? And Medieval Dynasty. I think that's also like a kind of sword combat type thing, right? Oh damn! I think well, I might just have enough. Now that I look at it, I'm gonna be cutting it close though. I mean, at least if I run out of hardwood, my animals still can't escape because there's lightning rods all the way over here. Alright, 4 more floors. Coming right up. I think I have enough. I think I do. It's like 3 more, I think. Yeah. And I think 2 gates is probably enough. Obviously I also want to put stepping stones in front of those. Well, looking at the hardwood situation, it might be a good idea to plant a couple more mahogany trees in the quarry. Because I'm running very low. Yeah, that's a pretty nice spread for the randomness of those. Medieval Dynasty is like a city manager. Okay. I guess I might be might have confused it with another game. It's also like a new medieval combat looking game coming up. I saw something about like lots of people wishlisting that. It's like castle sieges and all that. Oh, that's kind of cool. So, yeah. Well. I guess we just keep giving Krobus gifts until he loves me more than anything. And I also got to come up with a nice Grange display for the fair. I don't remember if there's anything being sold at the fair that would be worth getting. Like, oh! Okay, I guess I don't need full happiness with Krobus. Alright, hey Krobus. I wanted to give you this as a thank you for letting me live here with you. Thanks very much, buddy. Thank you very much indeed. I mean, I'm still gonna give you your daily gift. Here's a nice egg. Alright, that came a lot quicker than I thought it would. I expected to get to full happiness with him. Didn't even have to. Alright, at least it looks like there's no more silver stars in here. So once these are finally done, I can then restock the whole cellar. That's going to be so satisfying. Dear Tom, you're such a good neighbor, I thought I'd send you over some animal feed. Hey, thanks, Marnie. Oh. Dear Tom, I just want to remind you that the Stardew Valley Fair is happening tomorrow. Right, 9 items. Got it. Well, let's come up with some good stuff. I guess I'm going to put them in here. So obviously we're getting a super duper ancient wine. And then also some really nice crimson fish roe. Purple star pomegranate. Sell these. And what else? What else? Here's some really high quality wool from my sheep. So 5 more. I haven't fished in a long time. So it's not really representative of what I'm doing at the farm at the moment. But that's okay. Here's some nice mead. It's not really super high quality. Still. And finally, I still need a couple more things. Maybe I'll get like a really nice cheese and an egg. Oh, +1 luck today. Oh, bunch of wine. Actually, damn, these Junimos are really slow at gathering. Whenever I go into this shed, it's like kind of depressing looking. Because it's literally just a giant sea of kegs, but I don't know, this one is definitely more function than looks. I just love when my cat's like lounging around like that in the jester hat. Looks so cute. Best hat choice I ever made was giving the cat the jester hat. Alright, now. Yeah, true. I should definitely put some wall decorations in there. So far I've only put in windows to get a little bit of daylight. Yeah, I'm gonna have to maybe look through my catalog to see what I can put in there. It's also one of the reasons why I've been looking forward to the fair, because maybe there's some decorations for sale then. That could be nice. That's one too many again. Alright, big batch of truffles. I don't think I've ever had this much of a truffle surplus. I don't even know when that happened. Maybe I just missed a couple days of restocking this. I mean, these oil makers are really fast. I think if I really paid attention to it, I could probably restock them like 2-3 times a day, but I don't really want to do that. It's pretty boring. Put this hay in here. Let's see, do we have like a really... Oh. Right, this is the only... I think this is the only coop without an auto petter, which explains the lacking quality in those. Okay, let's get a purple star milk. And then I'll get like a... I don't know. Maybe... Oh, maybe some mystic syrup. It's also kind of cool. Okay, so the crimson fish has produced roe 2 days in a row now. Whereas the other two... I mean, this glacier fish hasn't given me anything in a while. I don't know if it's completely random or... if that one's just a little lazy. Okay, I think... that should be a pretty good Grange display. Also... it's Monday, so... that means... Oh, hi Leo. Hey Tom, nice to see you back on the island, just like old times. This is fun. You know, I was scared when you first arrived. I knew my life was about to change. True. Well... right. One of the reasons I came here is this. I guess this... I mean, I could have sworn these were ready... initially were ready on Saturdays, but I guess at some point it must have shifted. Because they weren't ready this Saturday. I don't know what caused that. Alright. And we also get fairy rose honey. Should I put even more bee houses here? Still space for a couple. I guess I could also remove the sprinklers now. Because I'm not gonna... Like, I don't need to water them anymore now that they're fully grown. Yeah, I mean, that's a big chunk of money with those gold star fruits. Alright, horsey, let's check with Mr. Key. Because unless the Monster Slayer hero thing is bugging out again, it should be done. Oh, it's bugging out. Okay. I wonder how you actually fix that. Oh, it says found all star drops. Yeah, well, I got the trophy as well. Skull Cavern has been invaded, and... Yeah, I'd rather do this. The stuff without eating and drinking, like getting down there, is so nuts. Maybe I gotta, like... interact with the... Adventurers Guild or something? Like, I don't know what causes that Monster Slayer hero thing to... switch back to no. It's kind of annoying. I don't know why that happens. I think I read about it somewhere at some point, but I forgot. I'm pretty sure it said how to revert that. But it's been a while, and I forgot. Oh. Since I'm going out anyway, let me bring some more mahogany seeds. I'm gonna plant like 10 more trees. Do I not have any tree fertilizer? I guess I don't. Right. Oh, damn. I'm also out of fiber. Jesus. When did I use up all this fiber? I don't know. Damn. Okay. Well, in that case, it would probably be a good idea to also plant some fiber. Can I plant fiber seeds? I actually have never tried if I can plant fiber seeds over there. Let me find out. No, it did definitely shut off because I had a automatic PS5 upgrade. So it closed all the games anyway. But yeah, maybe I should just restart the game at some point. Maybe that'll fix it. Okay, just to test this, can I potentially plant this here? No. Well, yeah, that does complicate things a bit. So obviously it means I have a lot less space. Okay, 10 more trees. Let's just keep those growing. Because I don't really have that much space left on the farm. I always used to put a patch of fiber seeds below the main field, but that's where the tea grows now. I guess there is this. I do have this. Now that the pumpkins are gone, might as well make use of this space. But I would also... Well, I guess there's some more space down here. Yeah, that's fine. Just gonna make like 20 more. Should probably... Oh, it's a couple too many. Alright, yeah, it's probably enough. But there isn't really much space. I mean, this also, like, this spot right here also seems like kind of a lot of wasted space. I don't know. If only, like, now it's kind of too late. It'd be so much work to move everything. I think I would really like to move everything up a little, like, up and to the left to make more use of that space up there. And make this section a little bigger. But that would just take forever. Right, I mean, almost back to $1 million. I could just straight up buy the statue of... I forget what it's called. The one in the casino? Statue of Fortunes? But I think I'm going to stick to my original plan and buy the Return Scepter first. It's probably a little bit of better investment. Right, I forgot to use the tree fertilizer, but that's all right. Oh, I think, yep, bunch of corn. The one downside of having framed these Junimo huts with the fences is that you can't really see the little sack that spawns in front of it when they've picked up stuff. Well, I don't know if this can technically fix the problem. I might have to just restart the game really quick after this day. But I do want to quickly see if maybe if I interact with this guy, or like the poster, because this is obviously... Yeah, I mean, I've done everything. By the way, do you sell any like cool wall decorations maybe? I do know he has this sword in a... Yeah, the wall sword. Yeah, I'm gonna buy like 3 of those. Maybe put those in the shed. All right. quickly gonna go and check if that did anything. If not, then I'm just gonna restart the game tomorrow morning. Well, hello, Mr. Key. How's it going? Okay, it still says no. I guess I'm gonna have to restart the game. That is strange, though, because, like I said, the game was closed before I started it today, because all the application... Maybe it kind of bugged out, because it got, like... But it wasn't... It also wasn't open in the background, because the last thing I played was, Power Wash Simulator. Ooh. Bunch of new stuff. Well, might as well get rid of these 6 normal ones. There we go. More wine. I feel like the wall swords don't really fit this shack. I'm gonna have to put, like... Yeah, like you said, maybe, like, plants or something. Because it is the wine shack. Should keep it somewhat thematic. Maybe the swords would fit well in this one. Because this is like the stone wall. Oh, they're like close to the ground, kind of. I mean, still, it's pretty alright. Damn, 10 coal? Not bad. What's this? Sandstone. Alright, I still have one of those swords. Maybe I'll just put that in my house. I don't think... Do I even have any space left in here? I was thinking maybe up here. Not really. What about in here? Well, maybe like this. Alright. That should be a good chunk of money. Mm-hmm. $500,000. Not bad. Another $500,000 to go for the return scepter. And also, I'm out of crab cakes. Let's change that. Am I really that low on crabs? Let me check the... Greetings, young adept. I've enclosed in this package an item of arcane significance. Thanks very much. Are there any crabs in here? Oh, yes, there are. Should put those in the fridge. Alright. What else do I need for those? Oh, I guess there's enough in here. Well, little low on oil. That's alright. Let's just make all of them. Do I still have corn? I do. I'm just gonna make one batch of regular oil, I guess. Because I'm out. Okay. I guess this shed, this is the most nice looking shed, even though it's also pretty cramped with the same stuff. I do like the colors in here. Could still use a couple wall decorations, I guess. Another decent chunk of money. Also, it's Tuesday, which means... Yay! I was thinking about replanting these with quality fertilizer. But I think at this point, it doesn't really matter that much. Because the only stuff I'm really saving money for is the Return Scepter and the Statue of Endless whatever. Statue of Fortunes. And I have a pretty decent revenue stream going. I don't think I have to completely min-max the greenhouse at this point. Okay, the fair has begun. I'm just gonna head over there after I sell most of this. Well, let me bring... Well, actually, let me make some space. Forgot to put this away. I don't know what they're selling at the fair, if anything, but I think that should be enough space. Alright, that should be a pretty good Grange display. Let's see. Hello there. Oh, right, the fair. That's where you... Right, it's the star token prizes. Okay, I mean, these prizes are all... not interesting. I'm pretty sure I have this rug. And I don't need any of the rest. Well, let me arrange this. Beverages go on top. Star goes in the middle, obviously. Beat that, Monty, with your stupid eggs. Yeah, I don't... Well, I do want to get my fortune read. This is sometimes a little amusing. Yes, read my fortune, please. Ah, yes. I see you at the beach. There's some kind of event taking place. That's very specific. You walk up to Krobus and say something funny. It seems like you two are good friends. We are. Oh? It seems you're believing more than a few heartbroken. Are you playing games with those who put their trust in you? The crystal ball has moved on. Now I see you harvesting a plump ripe melon. You're on a wonderful looking farm, bursting with life. Ah, the crystal ball has gone dim. That's all I can do for you. Alright, okay. What do you mean by I keep playing games with everyone? If anyone's playing games, it's Abigail. She pretended to be asleep and then stood me up at the movie theater. Yes, I still haven't forgotten about that. It's kind of hectic today. I'm just going to hang out here for a while. Shane, are you still massaging the animals against their will? All these animals are friendly and love to get massaged. Yeah, I thought so. I'm not gonna question that. He's a nice man who just wants to help the animals. Damn it. Good. I gotta beat Gorilla. Okay, you gotta do it a little earlier. That's not quite. Wait, what? How is Bulldozer below Gorilla? I'm pretty sure a Bulldozer would be stronger. Yeah, I mean, massage is like, you know, you could massage a cat and it likes it, but like he's standing next to the cows, which is, it's just a little strange. Like, how exactly, like, what is he doing? He's also genetically altering chickens in his back room and turning them blue. Like, Shane is a little, you know, it's... I haven't called the authorities on him yet, but I reserve every right to do so. Okay, I guess, yeah, I misremembered. The fair doesn't really have any cool decorations for sale. And I'm pretty sure I have dried sunflowers somewhere. So I think, Mr. Mayor, we can just get this over with and declare me the winner as usual. Yeah, I know. It's just, yes, I am already finished. Let's do it. Judge my stuff, please. Look how awesome this looks. Look at Marnie's display. How pathetic. 6 little eggs, a little bit of cloth, and a giant cheese wheel that's obviously fake. Look at all this great stuff. True. Dude, Willie's really slacking off this year. There's one of these is just empty. It's just an empty box. What are you doing? Do you want to lose? I don't have high hopes of winning. The fish look nice, but they don't exactly smell great. Yeah, I mean, you could have at least put something in here. Pierre's is... I mean, let's be real. These are all mine, right? This is all the stuff that I sell Pierre. I doubt he's growing it himself. I can't believe I lost. Oh, he already knows the score. Oh, 111. I think that's my highest rating so far. I don't remember what I got last time, but I think it was only like close to 100. Well, thanks very much. Now, one little thing, Mr. Concerned Ape. It would be really nice if I didn't have to do this manually and I could just click on them like with any other chest. Just, you know, some room for improvement there. Well, I do have 1,000 now. I mean, I don't need prize tickets. I think I'm just gonna... Oh, it's just one. I thought, you know, might as well get 10 of those, but I guess it's just one of them. Okay, since there's not much else that I want to buy, I'm just gonna gamble. And if I double, obviously we're gonna be green. And I'm gonna bet all of it. Come on, green. Yes, easy. And you know what? Let's go green again. And I'm gonna bet... Let's bet 800, so I have enough left for a prize ticket. See, this is too easy. Why isn't the casino just this? Okay, give me one of those, and I guess I could get this rare crow again, but nah, I don't need anything else. See you guys, it was nice winning again. Alright, I'm just gonna sell all this stuff so I don't have to put it back. Now, this little sunflower. Should I put that? There's not really that much space anywhere in these. Or maybe I'll just put it like right here. Oh, I guess this is indoor only. Oh yeah, I have one right here. Well, let's put another one right there. No, actually, I'm gonna put the cactus there. Can I can't turn this, can I? No. Oops. Oh no, I can. Okay, let's do this and this. That looks better. Alright. Okay, quick little truffle pickup round. And then I'm gonna go to bed and hopefully... I mean, regardless, I'm not gonna check first thing tomorrow. I'm just gonna go to bed, save the game, and restart. So hopefully the Monster Slayer thing is resolved. Okay, got a bunch of cooking oil again. There we go. What else is coming up? Nothing much. Spirit's Eve might maybe have some interesting decorations again. Also, only 3 more days until some new tea. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is restart the game. And hopefully that fixes things. Closing in on 200 hours played. Damn. Morning, Krobus. If I could come help you, I would, but I'll do my best to keep the house in order. Thanks very much, buddy. Here's a nice egg for you. How about that wine? Are we finally done in here? No, we are not. Okay. Well, to be honest, the first thing I want to do before doing anything here is check Mr. Key's thing. Because I have a feeling if it had counted as perfection complete, I should have gotten like at least something in the mail. You know, some kind of acknowledgement. So I think it might still be glitched. Yeah. I want to quickly, give me 1 second, because I wanted to Google that. Because it's like really annoying. Yeah, it says console issue. Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, this one guy wrote, you know, if you go to the Adventurers Guild and speak to Gil and interact with the board, it kind of fixed itself. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, right. I think it might have something to do... someone also wrote maybe kill a couple enemies and that might fix it. And I don't know if they have to be enemies that are... Oh, I guess these are slimes, so they are technically on the list. That is strange, though. I wonder what causes that. Seems to be a patch 1.6 issue. Yeah, see, now it says yes. Okay. Well, look at that. 100% perfection. Alright. Do I get something cool now? I was born an ordinary boy, but I made a decision early in life that I would become extraordinary. Okay, cool story. Can I get something for doing all this stuff? I assume... I mean, I hope something happens once I go to bed. Or like, maybe I get some mail tomorrow. Maybe not. I don't know if anything actually happens. Kind of assumed it would. Yeah, tea. Okay, so the tea plants. I don't actually know whether these tea plants are going to be ready in time. I planted those pretty late. Because I was filling out those gaps. Yes, 100% achieved. Didn't take quite as long in the end as I thought. But I also got super lucky last time when I got the final rare crow from the casino. And I got that crafting recipe for the for the deluxe scarecrows. Which I didn't know existed. I kept wondering what I could possibly need to get that last remaining crafting recipe. And that turned out to be it. I do have... do have that one prize ticket. Oh, these are all done. Damn, that, I mean, it seems to me like the grass is growing abnormally fast. Maybe it's because it's rained again a couple days ago, but like all this respawned pretty quickly. Okay, let me go cash in this prize ticket. I think there's nothing special on the thing. Maybe another nice plant or something. Yeah, exactly that. Oh, there's some more fairy dust coming up. What about this? Taro roots? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I've achieved perfection. I can't be asked to lower myself to do these menial tasks. I was just thinking maybe I should clean up this place a little bit and get some fiber. Because I am running pretty low. And it's been a while, so there should be a bunch up here. Or maybe it hasn't been that long. Because this place is not full. Oh, right. I also remember someone wrote me on YouTube again about the feeding the horse with a carrot. And I've been told repeatedly now, and I still haven't tried it out, so I wanted to see what happens. Aw, look at him. He's happy. Oh yeah, it does. That does noticeably increase the speed of the horse. I wonder if that lasts the whole day? Or only a short time. But I think it's worth it only for the cute animation alone. Oops. So... this is... oh yeah, this is a pretty big plant. I already have one or two of these in my house. Maybe I could put that in here. This is definitely the shed that has the biggest decorating potential, because it's not quite as filled to the brim with production machines. Damn it. Yeah, that is a valid point. I am gonna check right before going to bed. Because I assume, you know, I assume something probably happens. I mean, I kind of assume maybe I just get like a... something in the mail. Maybe a little acknowledgement from Mr. Key that I'm cool and awesome. Oh, look who's hiding behind the shed. Well... I do want to keep the sturgeons. This kind of... should I add... should I add another pond? I'm kind of tempted. So there is a bunch of space. What do I need for those? Like stones and algae or like seaweed and stuff? I think that was it. See if I can... Because I don't really want to switch out any of the fish I have in those ponds. But I do want an extra pond to maybe put more of those special fish. Like the Miss Anglerfish or whatever she was called. Hey Robin. It's been a while. By the way, any decorations that I might be interested in? Oh, bamboo mats. Alright, give me 3 of those. And... don't really want any of that. I would like... yes, that's exactly what I need. Yet another fish pond, please. And this one's gonna go... right here. Okay. Well, since I am here, let me check if the quarry has any updates. Yeah, that is a noticeable speed buff for the horse. I had a feeling that the wine might be ready. Looking at it now, I feel like it's a little bit, little overkill, especially now that I'm not really that much pressed for money anymore. It is a little bit silly to put kegs here as well. I think after this batch has gone through, I'm just gonna remove those to make space for other stuff. Okay, I'm also just gonna cut down the mahogany trees that are done. Little bit of hardwood. Alright. Yeah, I mean... I don't know if it's the case, but it seems to me like planting these trees so close together, like right on top of each other, might have actually hindered the growth. Like, you can plant them next to each other, but it feels to me like it makes them grow slower. Because I planted all 10 of these. Like, I've cut down 4 of them now, but I planted them all at the same time, and these are all nowhere near done. Some free wild plums. I'll take them. Okay. Put these back. Keep the plums. So just going to keep the wine for now, because once the stuff in the basement is done, I'm going to need a bunch to restock. Now, I was thinking about putting these... okay, these are 2 tiles wide. Can't really put them in here. I was thinking about putting those in the entrances of some of the sheds. Maybe that doesn't work that well. Another big wine batch. There we go. What about the shed down here? I guess I would have to move the plants a little bit. Oh, not this one. Oh. Yeah, no, that doesn't really look that good. I think I'd rather keep it like this. Okay, that hopper's also empty. I think put some regular milk in here because I wanted to stock up on regular Gold Star cheese again anyway. Because I always need some to be able to heal when I'm in the Skull Cavern. Oh, I guess that one's also empty. Just take some out of here. There we go. Truffles galore today. At least down here. Up here, not so much. But it doesn't really seem like blocking some of the dirt tiles with rocks has any effect on the number of truffles that can spawn. Oh, the pickled broccoli is done. Now, what about the potato juice? You know what? I'm just... I know it's kind of a waste because it's already been in there for a while, but I do want to finish this raccoon request. There we go. And I might get a bunch of fairy dust again anyway. Hello, raccoons. Got something for you. I know you've waited unusually long, but I had to wait for my pumpkin harvest. There you go. 25 broccoli seeds. Alright. I mean, it's not bad. That's not bad at all. These are fall. I mean, it's not really worth planting now. I guess if I use super speed grow, should be able to cut it down to like 6 days. Maybe 5, depending on how that works, whether it rounds up or down. But even then, I would probably only get like 2 or 3 harvests out of that. Feels hardly worth it. If I really need broccoli, I could just plant them on the island. Now, what am I going to do with these bamboo mats that I bought? They look good in here somewhere. Put one there. One there. Just like... Yeah, why not? Okay, I'm quickly gonna go check if the thing is non-glitched now. It should be. Last time I checked it was. Just making doubly sure. %, 4 out of 4. Yes, yes, 100%. 25 out of 25. Yes, 100, 100, 100. All right. Looking good. Should be fine. Well, I wonder if anything special happens now. Let's find out. Damn. Bunch of wine money again. We're getting there. Oh, you feel it in your heart. Somewhere, somehow, Grandpa is beaming with pride. The legacy of Tom's farm is eternal. Oh. A rumbling sound was heard in the distance. Okay, it's something that happened in the morning instead of overnight. A rumbling sound? And it kind of sounded like when a meteorite hits. Oh, not quite like that. Oh! The parrots! Are you leading me somewhere? Where are you going? No, they're all just flying off. I mean, they're going up here. No. But that was cool. Yeah, what is there that could rumble? Don't tell me it's totally what I think it is, isn't it? I'm not even gonna click on any of these, any of this bullshit. I'm gonna go straight there. Is it the stupid fucking rock at the train station? It's the only thing I can think of that could possibly, like, be a thing that's... It's the one thing that I haven't been able to interact with this entire time. It's gone. Look at that. Okay. This is exciting. A new path that I've been wondering about since year 1. That face is... Yeah, it's like a light bulb went off because I was like, what possibly could there be? Because I haven't thought about this place in forever. Because every time I went here, it's like, yeah, I can't do anything. Like, in the beginning I thought I need a better pickaxe to destroy the boulder or whatever, or maybe it's tied to one of the... Then I thought it was the glittering boulder that was one of the rewards for the community center. I guess it was the reward for actually basically 100%ing the game. That's crazy. So where does this lead? This, I mean, doesn't even, like, the map doesn't go any further up. Hey, Mr. Mayor. Wow, look at that view. It is nice. You know, Tom, I've been mayor of Pelican Town for a long time. People have come and gone. We've lived through times of hardship and times of plenty. But I have to say, In all the years I've been mayor, nothing has made me so proud as seeing Tom's farm blossom under your care. Isn't it weird that my grandpa's farm is called Tom's farm? You've taken the farm beyond the wildest dreams of your grandfather. And in the process, you've changed the valley forever. Well, it's been my pleasure, Mr. Mayor. You might not realize it, but I care a lot about this town, Tom. Enough to embezzle all the money and buy golden statues to depict my likeness. 5 years ago, I was deeply worried about the future of the valley. But now I feel completely at ease. Who knew a humble farmer moving to town would change everything? Thank you. Don't worry about it. Ooh. What? No, a crow is carrying away Krobus? Why is that happening? And the dwarf is chasing him in a flying machine. Yeah, that's a very normal thing to look at. Oh, and the wizard is there to lead negotiations. Kind of a mediator. And there's his ex-wife. Oh, and those are all the fairies that blessed my crops. And yeah, I think that was one of the strangest things when the alien probe fell down. Oh, damn. I wonder if the order in which these appear has any significance. Like, maybe it's the order I interacted with them. Or maybe the order in which I got them to full friendship level. Something like that. I don't know. Maybe it's just random. Oh, it just tells me... No. Oh, there's golden chickens? How do you get golden chickens? I didn't know that. I really wish the dinosaurs would grow bigger. Oh, if you're married, the spouse will be at the peak. Oh, I see. So was Krobus appearing and being carried away by a bird because he's my housemate? Or is that just something that happens every time? Or was that, like, technically my spousal event? Yep, caught all of these at some point or another. Or I got them from traps. This is a nice tune. Yeah, bye, mermaid. Damn. It has been quite a journey. Oh, the wilderness, like the purple wilderness golem looks freaky. I don't remember that one. Yeah, man. This has been quite a journey. I started this playing kind of on a playing this game kind of on a whim last like July, August. And honestly didn't expect to like it as much as I ended up liking it. I mean, here we are 200 hours later. And yeah, this is one of my favorite games in recent memory, honestly. It's fantastic. Oh, those blue squids. I hate those. Those are so annoying. I don't remember putrid ghosts. Well, what comes next? Oh, there's Grandpa. Oh, and Mr. Key? Did they know each other? It's been a long road. You challenged yourself to reach the summit. Wait. What an accomplishment. We've been watching every step of the way. Wait. And you've made us very... Oh. Oh. Is that my grandpa talking? I'm confused. I think that was Mr. Key talking and then my grandpa. I mixed it up. So I guess Mr. Key can communicate with ghosts? Ah, can I sit on this bench? I can. Obviously, I gotta sit in the middle. Ah, nice. Let's enjoy this view for a moment. Yeah, like I said, didn't expect to like this game as much as I did. It was truly an awesome playthrough. I really enjoyed this. And like I said a while ago, I'm not going to toss Stardew aside just yet. Even though I've achieved perfection and I'm really happy about that. I do want to keep playing the game. Obviously I'm going to play a little less. I'm not going to, now with Crimson Desert coming out and that like probably ending up my main game for a while. I can see that like being the main game I play for quite a while because it seems pretty big. If I end up liking it as much as I expect to at this point, that's going to take quite a while to play. But I will every once in a while check in with Stardew again. Because there's still some stuff to do. And one of the nice things about this game, there is always a little more to do. A little more decorating. Still got to get the return scepter and the statue. And, plan out some things like the quarry and maybe renovate the island farm a little bit. There's always stuff you can do. So Stardew is not over yet, but it's gonna be a little less frequent in the near future. Yeah, he is blue. That's true. And he is very strange. Well, we've done it. So can I go here whenever I want? I guess I can, right? I can just come here. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Like I said, I was thinking about eventually doing a different... Like, right now I'm really attached to this save file because it's like my original farm and there's still so much to do. But, like I said, I was thinking about doing another playthrough with maybe a different farm layout. And it's actually a really good idea to do a Joja playthrough, like a quote-unquote evil playthrough. Because I think there's also a trophy tied to it, like getting all the Joja stuff. So if I want to eventually platinum the game, I think I'm gonna have to do that. Hey, Haley, how's it going? Well, the farm is going well. I just... I'm sorry to say you just came like a couple minutes too late. I just achieved perfection. And the farm is going very well. I can show you I replaced my animal fences with wooden fences because I thought it would look a little more cozy. And I'm also building yet another fish pond. Because I started putting the special rare fish in here because they make really cool watercolors. And I didn't want to get rid of any of these three, so I'm making another one to put the pink fish in there. Yes, I did it. I finally did it. I did pay the bird for the final walnut. I couldn't be bothered searching for that, but I did. Yeah, I did the. I got the final star drop that I needed. from Krobus. Got that way earlier than I thought I was gonna, because he's still not at full hearts. Only took 2 to get it. Yeah, we got a nice little speech from the mayor. Even though, as far as I can tell, he's constantly embezzling money from the town. So him talking about how much he loves the town and how worried he was. I feel like he might have been worried about other things. So, for example, not having enough gold to make more statues of himself. But I don't know. I see a lot of stuff online about people disliking Mayor Lewis for embezzling a little bit of money and stuff. I don't know. I don't, I kind of like him. I think he's a pretty alright guy. Yeah. Yeah, I probably looked shocked. I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna enjoy looking at that myself later. Because it's like a light bulb went up inside my head. It's like, it's gotta be that stupid boulder. There's no other possible explanation. That was very... I mean... Figuring out that the boulder has been removed was honestly the most satisfying thing about that whole thing. Because that's like the one thing I wasn't even thinking about it anymore, right? It's like the one thing that I've been wondering about since, like, I don't know how many hours it's been since the first time I asked, like, why is that boulder still there? Yeah, I'm probably gonna make a clip myself later. You know, I tend to... I haven't made that many. I think I've only made one YouTube short out of Stardew from when Abigail rejected me at the cinema. Because I thought that was kind of a funny thing to clip. So I think I'm also going to make one out of this whole situation. But yeah, I've made like 2 clips with the Twitch interface, and it really is pretty limited. You know, I made a bunch of back when I was playing Lies of P, I made a bunch of shorts for that, and like I made them like properly with editing software. I mean, still pretty amateurish, but I did enjoy making those a lot more than just with the Twitch built-in thing. True, yeah, that could also... I'm gonna have to, like, it's also, like, 797, what you said is a good idea, like, making a supercut. I mean, that would require a lot of, like, scanning through my old footage and finding the most significant moments. But it would be, like, that's a good idea. That was, like, a neat little editing challenge for myself to try and condense this 200-hour playthrough in like a digestible, I don't know, 1-minute clip. Yeah, the thing is, it's a bit like making clips out of the first, I don't know, like 30 or so parts of the playthrough is a little complicated now, because I only have the uploaded versions on YouTube. I could just download them again. But because I had to make a lot of space on my hard drive, so I had to delete, like, I think right now I have like part 35 up to the current one, which is 66, because I was just running out of disk space. Not disk space, like hard drive space. Already deleted my edited Lies of P playthrough, which was like, I think like 400 gigabytes or something ridiculous like that. So I got rid of that. But still, space is finite. Actually, can I? Oh, I think you can only ever take out the last thing you put in. Well, I kind of didn't want to sell the corn because I want to keep... I guess, yeah, the next batch of corn I harvest, I'm going to keep at least the regular stuff so I have enough to make cooking oil. Should keep a little bit on hand just to be able to do that. Star shards. Yeah, the thing is, I do have an old SSD. It's not an SSD. It's like that old that it's not an SSD. But I do have an external hard drive that's like 1 terabyte lying around somewhere. So I might have to employ that. Although, you know, since it's not an SSD, it might take a while moving over all the stuff. But so far, I mean, once I've also been thinking about... obviously, once I start playing Crimson Desert, I also want to make edited versions of that playthrough. So I feel like at that point, I'm going to have to find a solution for the space limitations, because that's going to fill my hard drive up even more. I really hope... I'm kind of worried that the Crimson Desert playthrough might not look as good as I hope it will, because I think there's a lot of particle effects in that game. I guess we're gonna see once I start streaming it. Because the thing is, I remember when I was streaming No Man's Sky, I played that on stream a couple times. And I remember that every time when I would go into like hyperdrive in space, when I would fly really fast, like the pulse drive or whatever it's called, my stream would turn into absolute pixel soup. Like the bitrate just couldn't handle that. And you know, I'm just as an affiliate, I'm limited to 6,000 Mbps, so that might not be enough. I might have to capture it separately while I'm streaming. I haven't quite decided. I guess the first stream is gonna be the one where I figure that out. I really hope it doesn't overdo it with the particle effects, where everything just looks like shit every time I do a big attack. I guess we'll see. All right, I'm kind of just rambling and running in a circle. I'm still very pleased that we finally got to see, I guess, the summit of the mountain, so, overlooking the valley. Did that get added to the map, by the way? No. Oh, okay. Deactivating bloom. I mean, if that's an option, could help. It's a good idea. I'm curious to see what the game looks like on a base PS5. There has been footage released from the official PlayStation channel, but it's not like it's kind of like not the best capture, I feel like. I guess we'll see. All right, I think that's a good place to call it for today. We finally did it. Achieved perfection. I'm very happy with that. Yeah, that was fun. All right. 200 hours later, it's done. Like I said, the game is not over. I'm going to think about what I want to do next. Crimson Desert is going to be my next big game that I play on stream, and I feel like it's going to take a lot of time exploring that whole game. So it's probably going to be like a long-term project for the next couple of weeks or even months, depending on how big it is. I don't really know. But I will, every once in a while, return to Stardew. Maybe I do want to keep going a little bit on my OG farm, but at some point I might start another playthrough on a different layout with, and maybe go for the evil progression with Joja. I don't know. Oh, okay. Guild Wars has a lot of bloom. I see. All right, cool. I mean, I think the game releases. I looked it up today. I think the game it releases tomorrow, but I think at 11 p.m. in Germany. So I might do a late night stream. If I'm like depending on my levels of hype tomorrow, I might do a little late night stream. But if not, then I will start the game on Friday. So. Well, what can I say? It's been a great playthrough. I really, really enjoyed Stardew Valley. Keep repeating myself, but this game is fantastic. Um, I don't think there's many games that have this beat for like game time per money spent ratio. Like this game, I played this game, let's see, for close to 200 hours. And I bought it for $8. That's a pretty good deal, I would say. Yeah. And yeah, I'm still surprised by how much more I liked it than I initially thought I would. I don't really, I'm not a big farming simulator guy. Like I remember playing Harvest Moon Back to Nature, like almost 30 years ago, and liking that. But this has really been a great playthrough, and I enjoyed it so much. It's a fantastic game. I would recommend it to anyone who likes cozy games, and yeah, it's just great. It's just a great game. It's by far, I would say it's probably by far the best like indie game that I've ever played. It's so good, and yeah, I really appreciate you being along for the ride. It's been super fun, and I'm looking forward to playing it more in the future. But I guess for now, we're going to take a little bit. Yeah, that very true, Haley. I recently read about it again. Patch 1.7 is in the works. That's another thing to look forward to. So, as I said, Stardew isn't going anywhere. It's just going to take a little bit of a breather, a little bit of a break to make. Oh, Clint as a merit candidate. Well, I wouldn't say he's on the top of my list. I wish there was a way to maybe like hook him up with who's he in love with? Emily? That would be cool. Yeah. Um Lots of stuff still to look forward to in Stardew. Like I said, we're gonna take a little bit of a break for now. Have another playthrough lined up and yeah. Yeah, thanks Haley. It's been great having you. Ever since I think you were there on the very first stream, right? That's crazy that you stuck with me for so long. I really appreciate it. Thanks very much. And to everyone who's watched this playthrough on Twitch or on YouTube, I've really enjoyed it. Thank you very much for spending some time with me. And I guess I will see you next time. And have a great rest of your night. Take care. Bye bye.